Homeward Bound Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. From Victory to Victory, April 20th. And this is the victory that overcomes the world, our faith. 1 John chapter 5, verse 4. Through Christ, restoration as well as reconciliation is provided for us. The gulf that was made by sin has been spanned by the cross of Calvary. A full, complete ransom had been paid by Jesus, by true virtue of which the sinner is pardoned and justice of the law is maintained. All who believe that Christ is the atoning sacrifice may come and receive pardon for their sin. For through the merits of Christ, communication has been opened between God and mankind. God can accept me as his child, and I can accept him and rejoice in him as my loving Father. We must center our hopes of heaven upon Christ alone, because he is our substitute and surety. We have transgressed the laws of God, and by the deeds of the law shall no flesh be justified. The best efforts that we in our own strength can make are valueless to meet the holy and just law that we have transgressed. But through faith in Christ, we may claim the righteousness of the Son of God as all sufficient. Christ satisfied the demand of the law in his human nature. He bore the curse of the law for sinners, made an atonement for them, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Genuine faith appreciates the righteousness of Christ, and sinners are made overcomers with Christ, for they are made partakers of the divine nature, and thus divinity and humanity are combined. All who try to reach heaven by their own works in keeping the law are attempting an impossibility. We cannot be saved without obedience, but our works should not be of ourselves. Christ should work in us to will and to do his good pleasure. If we could save ourselves by our own works, we might have something in ourselves in which to rejoice. The efforts that we make in our own strength to obtain salvation is represented by the offerings of Cain. All that human beings can do without Christ is polluted with selfishness and sin, but that which is wrought through the faith is acceptable to God. When we seek to gain heaven through the merits of Christ, the soul makes progress. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, we may go on from strength to strength and from victory to victory. Through Christ, the grace of God has worked out our complete salvation. Homeward Bound.